That's what West.
That was in the video. Yeah. I remember in the video seeing
They
the bricks.
don't know though.
Yeah. So in the video for Dr. Birds, which is the song where they say
Griselda.
Virgil write brick on my brick by Griselda, Virgil actually did that for them. But that for West that was light because him and Virgil had a relationship. Like he already was down with him.
As soon as West got off his paperwork, Virgil flew him out for his first Louis Vuitton
Paris,
show.
out in Paris. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he walked in the show. Like a street nigga, you feel me? Like that's the type of shit Virgil was about. Like he had the keys, you know what I mean? But he would open the door and let other people walk through that door.
I'm not even trying to be sexist or homophobic.
Here it comes.
Is it? You don't think that animals sometimes might be attracted to another, like
a different animal?
A boy pig might be attracted to another boy pig?
I don't know.
I have an answer for that.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Wait. Before you answer that, yo.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Damn it. You fooled me. You got me that time.
Once again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I'm terrible with this these days.
Nah, you got me.
Well, with this part right here, because McFly usually has to remind me. Do you know what episode it is?
85.
Nah.
No, 84.
Is it 4 or 3?
84. We did 3, but we never got past 3.
Are you sure?
I could be wrong.
I think it's 3.
83.
Yeah. Oh no, you're right. It is 4.
Yeah, 84.
Yes. Capítulo número
Ooh, Jordan
84
the year Jordan came in the league,
of
right?
the
Or the 85.
podcast. He was rookie of the year 85.
Okay. So,
That
my
was
bad, he
like
won the
84.
national championship 84.
Yeah. Oh
That
no.
was the 84, 85 season.
Yeah, 84-85 season, so it was 84.
But he won the national championship
84,
84
yeah.
too. March Madness.
I am Scoop, here with the homies, Miguelito McFly,
Yeah.
Avi, who just happens to be a poet,
Peace.
and we are joined today by the lovely, I mean, y'all know her, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's actually more famous than any of us.
Who?
Sherry Pie.
She actually put us in a group chat last week, all of us, and Roddy.
And Tom Brady got
me.
in?
He put all,
Not me.
She put all of us in a group chat. You probably wasn't paying attention, but she put all of us in a group chat, and Roddy P.
She didn't put me.
Who's all of us?
That's a
and
shame.
John.
That's
And-
it. Well, we just before you got here, we just established that I know her.
And
Family.
what, Wanye was in it too?
And Wanye and says she's more famous than all of us put together.
But you ain't put me in it because if you'd put me in there,
Yes, they selling here.
nah. Because the fact is, she put a.
Unleaded.
I'm
She
glad you said Wanye. I was reaching. I'm like,
pause. Don't reach.
I know Wanye is still recording with Yant and shit. So,
Oh, word?
I mean, I know he has within the past few years that I was over there.
you wasn't in the group chat? You didn't get the memo?
Most definitely, I'd have been the most famous person in there.
You're the most
You didn't
famous.
get the memo.
You're not even the most
Shout
famous
out to
person in your
Yancy.
house.
Shout out to Yant. I'm the most famous person. You know that's for goddamn sure.
I don't even know you.
I was there when you was born.
That was a good comeback.
No, it wasn't.
Y'all play chess?
That's his only comeback.
No, I'm talking about you. That was a
Oh,
yours
yeah,
was
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
yours
nah,
was good. That was a good
yeah,
comeback.
nigga.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey.
Bronx, nigga.
Hey.
Not you.
Hey.
Nigga ain't never been to a bodega a day in his life.
Yeah. Why you gotta say it like that, bodega?
My bad. He's never been to a corner store a day in his life.
There's one right down the street.
Nah, not in the Bronx.
That's not a bodega.
Yo, so Sherry Pie,
Hi.
how are you doing this lovely evening?
You know, I'm doing swell if you can't tell.
She don't even be trying.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Killed them.
Love it.
Nah, great to have you. And shout out to Roddy, who's not here tonight.
He's
Roddy,
in some random country.
he's in Guatemala.
She wasn't supposed to say that.
Why not?
You're supposed to surprise them with a video.
I don't got a video.
All right, well. All right,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
in
the
Guatemala then.
Substitute teacher.
Yo, nah, look, you already know. Nah, ever since you came up and said, is Dipset gonna have Max B with them? No? Then the locks are better. All right, bye. And they walked away like that right
but
there.
did they? But all right. So
That
with
was
that
the
being
scene.
said, did they not play a Max B song?
They did. They tried it. And when they did that, the lock started bigging up Max B because they already knew
And-
What Max B song they played?
that. Like, yo,
You know, come on, give you three seconds.
I don't remember. I seen it,
no,
but I
I
don't
think
remember.
they didn't play G's Up.
That's exactly what they
Oh,
played.
they
Alright.
played G's up.
I just had to remember.
Man, all I remember is he's a dick. You pussy, y'all neighbors. Like, that's all I remember from that particular event. But
Who shot you?
The mathematics of it all.
so McFly,
Yes, sir.
how's everything over the past 2 weeks since the last episode?
Can't complain. My kids turned 18.
Do I have a button for that? I think I have a
Plural. Oh yeah, because they're twins.
Yo,
Yes.
wait. So before you got here, I thought that he was 25.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, no, I thought he was like, yo, I know, don't take this the wrong way, but who your mom? I was like,
Why you know my mom?
Why you asking about my mom? But as soon as I promise,
Shout out to my
that's
mom.
not the first time you've gotten that. I know plenty of people that said, "Isn't your mom?" Nobody said that to you.
Of course.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
fucking
yeah, so-
Yo.
she looks like her mother. You know what I'm saying?
Your
You can't
mom,
deny
your mom
that.
might be the most famous woman of our generation in South Jersey. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know her from.
Excuse me.
shout out to Lady Jerry.
Yeah, solid. Yo, I definitely knew your mom before I knew you. Look, I remember she was freestyling at a barbecue that I had. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's how I met your mother. Like rapping at
Yo,
my
that's
crib.
a show. How I
Yeah.
Met Your Mother.
Tell me these stories.
Word.
I'm saying though, she's the most famous woman where?
Like she's a pinnacle in South Jersey.
West
West
Jersey.
Jersey, baby. My bad.
Oh, West. I was like South Jersey. Where the fuck? What she's in,
Where the fuck is that?
Violent.
Cumberland County.
Is it Velvet?
Oh, out here. Oh, West Jersey. Oh,
It's
yes.
out here.
Oh.
Ovid, man, how have you been over the past couple of weeks, man? You good?
Nah, ask me something more specific. It's so much stuff that I could say. I would just sit here.
Did
and
anything
ramble.
make you bleed over the last?
Bleed?
You said specific. Did you cut yourself?
The question is, how you been? But
Yes, actually, I.
You
think,
said be more specific.
Nah, no, it's pretty specific. I did. I stubbed my
Toe?
middle finger on my left hand.
You don't stub those. You stub toes. Jammed your
What
finger.
does stub mean exactly?
When you hit your foot against something like that.
Oh, it has to be the foot,
You stub your toe.
and then you jam a finger. No. Because you could jam a toe. Jamming is when you.
Yeah, but you can only stub a toe. You can't stub a finger.
I'm pretty sure
Why
you could
can't
stub
a
a.
finger?
Because I make the rules, and that's
I'm
how
pretty
it goes.
sure.
I mean, I must say, I've never heard one say they stubbed
You
their
got that
finger.
shit off Urban Dictionary.
Well, I couldn't think of another way to describe it. Jamming is something totally different. Like my joints would come into play. Like one of my knuckles would be off. My finger would be swollen.
People be jamming to my joints all the time.
Hey, yo, man,
See?
Cherry Pie, ladies and gentlemen, what did she do this weekend?
who invited her, man? Like, goodness. Oh man,
No, that was not rhetorical. That was actually a wonderful, wonderful segue. What did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
Or this past week?
Weak.
Like the
Week?
week. Like when people add the H before the W,
What
like
H?
does it?
Why
does
are you
that
saying
make
it all weird like
dramatic?
that?
Like, does it make it like, you know what I'm saying? Elite? If you like add the cool whip.
Well, let me
Cool
ask you
whip.
a question. Let me ask you a question.
Why are you saying it all weird?
What sound does L make?
You know
This
what
gonna
sound
fuck
L
it up
makes,
when I do
bro.
it, right? What sound does L make? Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay. So a word that starts with L would go oh, lollipop. What sound does B make? Bat, b. All right. What sounds would W make?
Wheel.
Who?
We. What?
Who? Right. Like
What sound does a
like
C make?
where?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it also makes a C sound, but a W definitely makes a wh sound.
You gonna get your ass.
As a matter of fact, Brother Polite, he actually goes into the etymology very deeply, and actually the W is a much more guttural sound. That's a whole different conversation. It's a whole different part.
Did you say guttural?
It's from
Guttural,
the gutter.
it comes. The gutter refers to the throat.
Pause.
So much more. Now you see the gesture I made?
That was
How was that too far?
I'm not even
No,
gonna
the
repeat what you
Oh, yeah.
said.
He be wilding.
Nah,
I'm glad.
This nigga
wildin'.
did a motion to his neck and said it comes from the throat.
The
Pause.
throat.
My nigga, nah, we good.
You asked what
You
guttural
talking to
meant.
men right now.
No. The word I used was guttural.
Okay, but you
You're-
described it in a.
The word I used was guttural.
Mm-hmm.
Your lexicon was limited, therefore you said, "What does guttural mean?" And I had to prescribe a word that you were more.
Mm-hmm. But you
familiar-
didn't have to
Whoa,
hit me
whoa,
with the
whoa.
motion.
I did-
I didn't need the motion.
That's
Just tell
not
me what
fair.
it
I
means.
told him my hands. I'm Spanish. What you want me to do?
He did.
God damn it.
Nah, but your lexicon was limited.
Your lexicon was limited.
That was hard.
Bars.
Peace.
Y'all niggas just like dropping bars. on this bitch,
Your lexicon was limited. That's a mean alliteration right there.
You know,
Limited. I didn't even peep the alliteration. Cool. Limited lexicon. I'm out here.
If y'all don't stop with these big fucking words, please, yo.
Lemon lawyer.
I remember Faye.
The law library did not have all that.
Faye was like, "Yo, I fuck with y'all podcast, but
y'all be talking.
I've been needing a dictionary fucking with y'all niggas." Yo. I'm
lexicon,
like,
nigga.
We should be talking.
Shout out to Faye. Now you know how I feel. Shit.
Huh?
Nah, he was talking about you.
Oh, nah, he wasn't talking about me.
He's talking about shooting niggas with all types of...
All I say is pause.
Spell it.
PAWS.
Niggas
Yo.
Double
pause.
Yo.
I see what you did there.
I'm telling you.
damn son, where'd you find this?
So,
Damn.
no, but Sherry Pie, what you been up to? What you got going on?
Oh, I've been preparing for this event that we got going on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? The MVP Expo. I don't know if y'all heard about it, seen about it.
Nah, I haven't heard about it. What is it?
Put us on to the MVP Expo.
Yeah. Honestly, like it's going to be a huge event, and there's going to be 3 different venues, and it's going to be the mic, the vibe, and the premiere, and people are going to come there, and they're going to have a platform to showcase their music. There's going to be a lot of vendors, a lot of catered food, natural products. It's actually BYOB. You know what I'm saying? Because you know people like, you know.
Now, you had me with catered food.
BYOB.
You had me with the food. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a big
it's
fan
going
of
to be
food.
super dope. Yeah, it's
dope.
definitely, honestly, it's like, it's a Peacekeepers
So
event.
what are you doing at this event?
Oh, actually, I'm going to be performing at the mic, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can catch me out there if you want to come through. Yeah, it's going to be feature artists. Everything is going to be.
You're an incredible performer. I don't know. I mean, I know I've told you this before, but I want to tell you, like, on camera, like, you be fucking killing shit. You feel me? So, everybody out there that's watching or listening to this, please, if you don't do anything else, pull up to the event to see Sherry Pie get busy, because get busy she does.
Wow, thank you.
I feel like every time you say a name,
you.
you should have Stevie Wonder playing.
Gassing me.
I'm not, though. I'm not. It's no cap. Like, you really, you got it. Keep going hard.
Definitely.
Oh, that's what we doing?
I got the lighter. Can I also have some of that?
Yeah.
Little
parched?
This delicious drink that you can drink when you're parched, filled with nutrients, is called Place Ad Here.
Because when you place your
actually
ad
has
here,
no ginger in it.
because when you place your ad here, you get paid and we get paid. Everybody eats, B. That's our sponsor. But a drink from our sponsor. Me, I ain't been doing shit. So check it.
So what have you been getting into, Scoop?
Oh, damn it. You know what? I'm wildin'. There is somebody I wanted to mention because there is something I did that was specific. I suck at this promoting thing. I can't wait to be in. I can't. I just miss the good old days. Remember the good old days when rappers would just rap? Now rappers got to rap, direct, edit,
Design.
promote.
Model.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah.
You know, they made it seem so cute. They romanticized it. This nigga does it all. He directed his own.
It's work.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's
This
work,
shit ain't
nigga.
fun, damn it.
Yeah.
Anywho, shout out to the Healing Room,
Okay.
to Day Spa. And, yeah, shout out to the Healing Room, Day Spa. They have a slew of Day Spa.
Slew.
Always
Always a slew with this guy.
SLEW. Shout out to Corey.
Isn't
Gwen,
it
that's
always
his
a slew
favorite
with this
word.
guy?
Double Q.
A slew. A myriad.
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 I like that.
Myriad.
Plethora.
A plethora.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I try.
But can you spell it?
How can you spell it? Nice.
They only let me in the law library for like 9 minutes, so I didn't.
That's hilarious.
So wait, please continue about the healing room.
The Healing Room, they offer services, facials, massage therapy, aromatherapy, and you go in there and you just relax. The purpose is to heal, and then they have different spiritual.
They help realign your chakras.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's a crystal joint
They help
spot?
you
It's a
align your
crystal joint
chakras.
spot. Yeah,
Oh, it's a crystal.
Yo, they align your chanclas.
Yeah, they help you align your chakras. The
No,
whole
your
business.
The chanclas.
Yeah.
They
Chanclas.
align your chanclas.
Well, yeah.
También.
También. You can do
Dato,
that
dato.
too. But now on the real
No?
though, it's a real dope spot, and just the energy is it's real peaceful. I guess you could say healing. I don't want to be redundant, but it's a wonderful space, and I'm glad.
Where is this located?
It is in Delran. I want to say
Heritage.
1030. I don't know the cross street. Leicester. It starts with an L.
Chester.
Oh man.
Chester? You sure?
Ain't no Leicesters in Delran.
Check you out. Oh, you deliver mail out there?
Yeah.
You out here wild.
Okay, shout out to Delran. Yo, I used to live in Delran.
Yeah.
See, look, that's how I know.
Shout out to the Healing Room.
Shout out to Delran.
Shout out to Delran.
Shout outs to Delran.
Shout out to the Healing Room Day Spa, 1030 Chester Ave in Delran, Burlington, New Jersey, capital of West Jersey.
Baby. All right. So shout out to them.
Just make sure your paperwork's straight driving to Delran.
Whoa, facts. Factual. Actual factual.
Yep.
Don't go out there with no license, get pulled over.
License.
You'll end up in prison.
Yeah.
They don't play. Fuck jail. They bring you straight to New Jersey State
But that's
prison.
the energy that we want to put out for people that want to go see the Healing Room.
Yeah,
Delran
Go
is
to the
great.
Healing Room,
Just take
regardless
an Uber.
of your paperwork.
Delran is a wonderful
You know what I'm
place
saying?
to go to school.
I ain't been doing shit. Oh, all right. I did watch True Story. Anybody else in here watch True Story?
What's that?
It's a Netflix limited series starring Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes.
I knew a guy.
Nope,
I
never
went to
seen
high school.
I should watch that.
And my friend's name was True Story. Coolest thing in the world.
You know True Life?
I guess that's close to True Life. True Life is cool too, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
But nobody in here watched True Story though.
What's the premise?
Wow, interesting.
Kevin Hart.
I just thought. I know it's
It's about
popular
Kevin
as
Hart.
fuck.
I mean, I'm going to watch
Yo,
it now. You
it's
just
actually-
said it was Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, it was like number one and shit. You feel me? But it's actually
True
it's called
Story?
True Story because it is like loosely based off of Kevin Hart, like the character of Kevin Hart. So he plays a comedian who plays in movies and all this shit. And Wesley Snipes plays his brother. But it's a drama. It's not a comedy. It's like, some murderous shit
I
that
thought
goes
you were
down.
gonna say some shit like,
Oh, it's a
Kevin
drama?
Hart plays himself, and then
You mean
Wesley
I
Snipes
can't
plays
laugh? It's Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes, and I can't laugh.
Yeah,
at this.
you might laugh, but at shit you ain't supposed to laugh at. It's like that maybe, but it's not intentionally funny. Nah, it was alright though.
Like I like that they're versatile in their endeavors, but I would also like to laugh.
Yeah, nah, I hear you.
That's like seeing Jackie Chan and not seeing him fight
honest.
through the whole movie.
Yeah, it's
Jackie Chan.
Some Asian dude.
who is he?
Some Asian dude does his own stunts.
Asian. Now, when you say Asian, does that mean he's Russian?
Is he Indian?
Because
I don't want to say he's Chinese. I want to say he's Korean. I don't know where he's from. I know he's from Asia.
You don't know that
But do you acknowledge that Russia is an Asian?
Part of Russia.
Part of Russia.
Mongolia.
Where's the other part of Russia?
In eastern, closer to Eastern Europe.
So Russia's in Europe and Asia.
No, it's not in Europe. It's closer to Europe.
Ah.
It's a big continent.
Russia is in Europe.
No, I said it's close.
No. Russia
Never
is
mind. So
definitely
back
in
to you, Bob.
Russia's definitely in Europe.
No, it's not in Europe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was saying
Europe is Europe.
Put money.
Europe is a continent. Russia's a
Europe is a
country.
country.
I know. I'm saying, but
What?
Europe
Wait,
is Europe.
What?
Russia's part of Europe.
Russia's part of Europe.
Not really.
Yes,
He
it
said
is.
not really.
Technically, Russia's part of Russia.
Either it is or it isn't.
Either it is or
Yo.
it isn't.
Nah, because it spans 2 continents.
Exactly. So
Okay.
it's in Europe
My
and
bad.
Asia.
All right.
Where
That's
were we
what I
going
was
with this?
Just
That's
like Canada and North
that's for another
America and
episode.
USA.
I tried to introduce this
So
a
just
couple
chill
episodes back.
to the next episode.
Something like that. Yeah, I introduced this a couple episodes back.
you? I don't
That
remember.
it's actually all one landmass called Asia. And he was like, Asia, what? All right, so we
No, I said
started
he's Asian.
a couple episodes back.
Uh-huh.
We was talking about the name Africa.
Who was?
I said we.
Specifically who?
This
though?
podcast.
Not me.
Okay. You may not remember, but I saw the episode.
I'm from Jersey.
Understood. We brought up the name Africa and where it came from, and we determined that it's not even an African name; it's a European name. It's a guy named Scipius Africanus. So then I asked, well, what was Africa named before the European guy called it? And we didn't come up with an answer. And I said, in reality, there is no Africa. All of it, all the land is Asia. And everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Asia.
Nah,
How can all of it be Asia?
I didn't look at you crazy because the RZA said the Asiatic Black Hebrew. I know what you speak of.
Because of RZA.
Because the RZA said it.
Oh, because
Because not because of Ovid.
Fuck me.
Man,
Look,
only-
the other
when you
day-
said that,
the other day we was about to play Monopoly, and before we listen
Don't
to me,
bring up
yo,
Monopoly.
this is a
Don't bring
true
it up.
story. Just like this, because RZA said it. The other day, a group of us is about to play Monopoly. This is the first time I'm ever about to play Monopoly, and all the motherfucking pieces is used. I'm talking about the thimble, the hat, the shoe, all of this shit.
Oh, y'all had a whole gang playing.
Monopoly. before we start playing, I'm like, yo, are we gonna play Monopoly or are we gonna play like Monopoly by the rules?
Yeah.
Everyone's the rules, the manual, what? So then I start spitting shit from the manual, like, nah, the manual says this, the manual says that. Everybody's doubting me. Everybody's like, huh? Nah, let me double check this. My man Dynasty says one thing, like, you know what? Yes. Everybody's like, oh yeah, you know what? Now that you say it, I'm like,
what? That did not happen.
Yeah.
What?
Hold on.
Like
hold
you,
on.
nah. I'm
That's
not
not how it went?
Nah, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Y'all was putting properties up for auction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I brought it up. If it wasn't for me putting that up,
that's in the rules.
that's in the rules.
I never auctioned.
If somebody lands on a property and
you
they don't,
also didn't acknowledge that Asia is everything. Thank you.
All right.
Until Jizza said it.
RZA.
My bad.
So
We love you,
Asia's
Rakim.
everything, so that's not like
It's all Asia.
Actually, it was Pangea.
That's all I'm about to say. He's not Pangea.
No, everything together was Pangea.
And
See,
I
Pangea
honestly,
is what a
Africa, like
researcher
the
would've
real
called
name
it.
of Africa, like by Africans, is Ethiopia.
We said this on the past. At one point in time, the entire continent of Africa was referred to as Ethiopia
Yeah.
by its inhabitants.
You know where Rowdy from?
Yeah, that's why the
He don't look
Rasta
Ethiopian
is
at
like.
all.
That's why they, they big up Haile Selassie because
Peace.
he was like the ruler of Ethiopia, which is like being the ruler of Africa.
Correct.
I need to give her a.
Haile Selassie ended up being. Come on, I know you know this.
Being what? Oh, you're asking me?
Yes. What then becomes of Haile Selassie's legacy? He ends up being
like dead. Unfortunately.
Ends up being dead.
Rastafari.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. Peace.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what you mean. Like, how did he end
The
up?
father.
I'm like,
So check it out.
Anywho,
So I'm.
I thought you
I do
had
know
it.
a couple things.
I'm scouring.
You know shit, you motherfucker.
No, a lot of
they
shit.
think he's like, the Messiah of our living world that we know.
Huh. I noticed you're letting your beard grow.
Quite. Yeah, a little
You're
bit.
considering a career in wrestling, perhaps.
No, I'm like,
Yo, my nigga, don't be mad. WWE's hiring. Like
Yo,
you could.
I will blunt burns into your cheek.
You don't want to
look-
wrestle.
You look like you
He
could be
did
a
not
wrestler.
like
You don't want to put on no
that,
tights. You don't put tights on.
Pause. What's wrong with you?
What?
Nigga, don't ever ask me to dress in tights.
I mean, the wrestlers dress in tights.
You look like you could be like a descendant of Bam Bam Bigelow.
He from
I-
Jersey.
I appreciate
He from
that.
Jersey.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Most
Really?
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow. What
hold up.
part?
Asbury Park.
Oh, shout out to D'Lo
Yeah.
Brown from Burlington.
From Burlington.
West side.
Yo,
Never
I
knew
found
that.
out- I found that. I was
Oh,
like,
you better recognize.
Yo, I was like, he's from Burlington.
That was his
my nigga.
catchphrase.
Yeah. that
Nah,
was his shit.
I think he was using that as an excuse.
Yeah.
He's not from Browns. He's probably from like
My nigga.
Voorhees.
Niggas at 40s, I'm dead.
It said Burlington, New
Yo,
Jersey.
is that how swaggy it is to be from Burlington?
He
That a
from-
nigga doubt you from there?
He from York Street, nigga.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Yo.
'Cause we didn't know who he was.
So,
Nah, that nigga
That
not
nigga from Burlington Township.
Nah, he not from Burlington.
so we do have a hip hop podcast. Hold on, where the fuck are we? All right, goddamn.
Not in Delran.
Where's Hainesport? Is that Burlington?
Just don't bring back up Monopoly.
Yo.
Yeah.
So I was scouring the interwebs the other day.
Yeah,
Most specifically Instagrams,
yeah.
and I saw an artist that I think we all respect highly. An artist by the name of Beanie Siegel.
Oh, did we?
Beanie.
So
This nigga got a PPP loan.
yo, so I went to Beanie Siegel's. Well, I didn't even go to his page. It came up on my timeline. Actually, it might have been Freeway's page, and I saw a picture of Free with Beans. And first thing I noticed was Beans had a gallery department hoodie on.
Yeah.
And I checked his sneakers, and he had on some Union 4 Jordans. I was like,
I think it was a Gallery
Union
Apartment
Ford
sweatsuit.
sweatsuit. Yeah.
How would one identify these Union 4 Jordans? Describe them to me.
The
Tongue is sewn down.
Yeah, the tongue is sewn down. So like the inside of the tongue where it says Air Jordan,
You see that?
you see it. That's like that right
the
there.
Inside of the
Yeah,
inside
it's
of
like
the-
folded like.
Oh, it's folded.
Then the side tab is one whole piece with no holes in it. It has
I
like
know
a
that.
triangle piece of plastic.
Oh, it's not no holes in it for laces.
No. Like, you know how on the fours it has that little, like, it looks like a D backwards?
Like
Yeah,
like on
yeah,
the side
Pause.
tabs.
It's a triangle. Actually.
It's the whole thing is no, it's the same shape, but instead of it being hollow in the middle, it's plastic, all of it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but it's the tongue. When I see the tongue flipped over and it's,
Understood.
you know what I mean? But so I peeped that.
And what's the colorway on this?
They got a couple of them, guavas.
Yeah,
The most
Which one
popular
did
ones is the
Beanie Siegel have?
black, red, and blue and cream. That's like the most popular one.
ones he had on.
Black, red, blue, and
Mostly black.
Black, red, blue, and cream.
Yeah, the red, blue, and cream are just like accents.
Yeah, the
like,
cream is the soul on the bottom.
Oh, okay. So on the bottom,
yeah, it's not like
the
marble.
blue and red is like what? Like
scattered like just different parts.
It's just black. It's a black shoe.
So now that we know what the shoe looks like, where did he walk into?
So I saw this picture, and I was like, Beans like he getting money.
Not only that, Freeway was holding.
Yeah.
He had to spread out.
Well, yeah. And one because it was a slide. You feel me? So like the one picture, Beans just had hundreds, in his pocket, like but exposed, and he, he posing and shit. The other joint they spreading hundreds. I was like, damn. Mind you.
And for those of you who don't know, Gallery Department is like the new Chrome Hearts. This shit's like $700 for a hoodie.
They know what the fuck Gallery Department
but some
is.
people don't.
Nah, they all fucking know.
Look, say it again. Gallery Department.
Gallery Department. Yeah, Gallery Department. So
how would I identify something that's gallery?
It says Gallery Department on it.
That's it all the time.
Almost all the time.
If it doesn't, then
it says art is something.
Is
art
there
is
some
hard.
kind of picture that goes along with this brand aside with the
it's
wording?
the text.
It's so basic.
There's no logo besides the text.
There is no logo besides the text.
Yeah.
Like Supreme.
Are you familiar with like APC
APC? What's that?
or Acme?
Yes, Acme.
You know how it's plain?
Just Acme.
Yeah. That's how Gallery Department.
Yeah, Gallery Department is lit. I mean, well,
plain.
It's you know what I'm saying. A lot of people have been wearing it, but because I just recently seen Beans. I mean, I think I mentioned it on the pod, and
you asked him for his autograph.
I did not ask him for anything, but I shouted him out to him. You legend. You
did
like
not
that.
shout
Peace,
him.
bro.
Peace.
And dapped him, said what up, and he looked regular. He
Like
ain't
us.
He ain't had no Gallery Department on. I seen him out in front of TLA.
Hit on the champion.
You know what I'm saying? He might have, but he didn't look broke, but he didn't look rich.
That nigga looks rich
And
right
now, so I see this picture of Beans with this outfit and the money, and I go back. That made me go to his page. I was like, because the reason I'm mentioning this is because we talked about the interview that Kanye had, and Kanye said he was going to pay Beans some bread for coming out with Yeezy.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I see Beans looking like money, I automatically assume like, hold up, did he get paid? I went back on his page a couple of slides, and I peeped. He met up with Kanye. Like that was like, he might have had a post from. I'm just gonna pick a date. He had a post from like August, and then his next post might have been like October or November or some shit, and it was him and Kanye. So he went a minute without posting, and then it was him and Kanye. And then since the Kanye joint, every week he was posting, shit.
He did post a picture in front of Aston Martin too.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, on the same slides.
Word. Like, I really do hope he got that bread, but you do gotta put some respect on my boy Beans' name though. Like, you can't just be like, I see him looking like money, so I figured, he hit him off. Like,
I'm just saying.
Nah, because he had money before. He had money before, but
shoes.
not Gallery Department in different pictures money. I never seen him in designer Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like if you
never
see,
before.
Like
That's
if you see Beans, and this is all with all due respect. I
Yeah,
respect
most
Beans. I
definitely.
wasn't saying he's broke or none of that shit. I'm just saying there's levels. Like
He's in a different class of money now.
yeah, because he had his money and he dressed the way that he dressed. He wasn't bummy before that. But it was like now I'm noticing these brands, I'm noticing these sneakers. I'm like, hold on. And then I saw other pictures with him with different Gallery Department shit on, which is like, for the rappers, that's like one of the new hot brands to wear.
And they're about to stop making it.
So seeing Beanie Siegel, who's not a new rapper, like wearing this shit, I was like,
Put it to you like this.
like,
He's probably, no disrespect, he's probably the oldest nigga wearing it.
word. Like Quavo wears that shit. You see
It's all
Quavo.
younger niggas wearing that shit.
get him out.
You see Quavo running around that shit. You feel me? Like head to toe, or the whole Migos. I think one of the performances they had all Gallery Department. Matter of fact, Gallery Department got like some shit like that, like a swishy. You know what I mean?
Like
SVE though. Let's
most
keep it
definitely
G.
VE.
But they got some Gallery Department shit that's like a suit or something. I seen them niggas wearing. But
They got collabs too.
now the thing is, I didn't assume 100% that he got paid. But when I scrolled back and saw that he met up with Yeezy, had a picture with him. Then I saw a video of Beans with Bubonic from Philly's Most Wanted,
Oh shit.
and they was looking at art.
Real art.
He was like, yo, this is a Picasso. This is an original Picasso. You feel me? I got the birth certificates here, Beans. I got birth certificates for this Picasso going through this joints. And he was like, the Yala and Yandi Yala saying shit like that. And I was like, why are you talking like that? He was like, yeah, man, but shout out to the Yala Nori, because without him, none of this shit would be possible. He shouted out Nori because
and
Nori
that's where he said that.
Kanye. You feel me? So me putting Beans hasn't come out and said, "Yo, Kanye gave me X amount of dollars." But me looking at all of this evidence,
but he did say that Kanye was going to give him X amount of dollars, which I didn't really subscribe to.
Niggas thought it was cap.
I won't say I didn't believe it, but I didn't subscribe. I think maybe he had a little too much to drink and he was being happy. But I'm saying, not to be in nobody's pockets, I definitely believe Ye gave him some bread. 50 million, I don't know about that. That's a lot of yalla.
That's a lot of yalla.
I mean, he got it.
Just because you got it don't mean you just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I believe he blessed him. But Beans' specific exact words was 50 million.
If you had a $100 bill and I asked you for $1, would you give it to me?
I'll give you 50. But look, that me and Ye is two different people. He got it. I don't got it.
$100 million.
But yeah, like I said, me and Ye is two different people.
What if you got $1 billion? You know?
Nobody in this room be broke.
That's what I'm saying. So what's 50 million?
I hear you, but me and Ye is two different people. Ye got a lot of people to pay and take care of.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's possible. It's possible that he got 50 million. I mean,
look, he said 50 million and 5% of Yeezy. 5% of Yeezy today is 8 million alone.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, again, it's not about pocket watching or how much a nigga got.
If me and you came up with something in passing, say this bottle of water, and you say some shit like, yo, you know what you should do? You should paint this water blue. And then I do it. But we just smoking, shooting the shits. And then I go do it and make $1 billion off of it. Or not $1 billion. Let's say, I don't know how much it's worth. One share is worth 8 million, you said? So I'm supposing that 8 million. I'm not going to do that kind of math. I'm sure niggas has made some money off an idea. Me, you may not even give a fuck about it. You living your life. You driving Toyota Corolla, you get butter rolls and coffee in the morning.
You got me.
Not you, bro. Are you?
Oh, just in general.
I mean, but look.
I don't even want
I'm saying. Because you saying you.
Hold on.
I'm trying to catch up, my nigga.
You gonna drive a motherfucking Toyota?
I'm just trying to catch up. You saying
it was hypothetical.
I know. You saying that I gave you an idea to change the water blue and you made money off it. You saying I'll be driving around in.
Not you though. Not you.
I
Mikey
know.
McFly. You
right.
drive a nice car.
So you just said no. I'm
not the Toyota Corollas.
No. I'm not worried about the car. I'm not worried about the car. I'm saying me, Mikey McFly. If Mikey McFly gave Ovid an idea and he made billions, I'm at your door. You ain't got to. Beans ain't got to.
Well,
I ain't got to wait for Ye to say
but you know why though? But you know why that?
How you gonna be at my door? Get it on paper.
But that's not an accurate analogy. That analogy is not accurate because it's not like Kanye came up with some, like I'm trying to come up with some sneakers, and then Beans was like, you should call them Yeezys.
No, Beans just started calling him that.
So,
bro, if my name is Ovid,
let's talk about that.
My name is Ovid,
and somebody called you Oliver,
and then you go, you know what?
I start calling you
Avi or Oliver. Yo, you Oliver Poe now.
And now you make a sneaker called Oliver Poe,
and
you make $3 billion off it.
Yes, I don't owe you nothing.
Nah, you right. You totally right.
Yeah, I didn't. And that's it.
Oh, that's your point. Yeah,
no, that wasn't my point. That wasn't my point. But me as a G,
that's why he said that was a bad analogy.
Somewhere, me as a G, I'm just gonna break you off. I probably don't do it immediately, but when if it don't occur, a lot of times, I think I said this. A lot of times, we don't do quote unquote a noble act, not because we're not noble people. Like you're not wicked when you don't do the right thing. Sometimes shit don't even occur to you. Mm-hmm. And when it do occur to you, if you choose not to do it, that's on you. But when the right thing occurs to you, it could be 50 years from the time when you thought of it. Yeah. Or when you had the opportunity to. This one day, a friend of mine is his car kind of dies, and his sister's gonna come pick him up. Another friend of mine comes link up with me, and we dipping. It's like 23 degrees. It's February. My man says to me, "Yo, why don't you take him home so he don't sit in the cold?" And I'm like, "Nah, because he said his sister's gonna come pick him up." My man's just like, "No, bro, but why don't you take him now so he don't sit in the cold?" Mm-hmm. It didn't occur to me. It's not like I was trying to stiff my man, like, "Nah, fuck you, sit in the cold." It didn't occur to me. I like that one, though. Peace. It didn't occur to me. Sometimes the right thing don't occur to you. But when it occurs to you, you do it. This was probably a hit him occurrence. I'm like, you know what, now that I think about it, it was just a nickname. The nigga just nicknamed me Yeezy. My name is already Kanye. How you gonna try to charge me from my name? You took my name and flipped it. Mm-hmm. That's what niggas do.
He took the name. That was cool, but his whole I ain't gonna say the sneaker line is the whole thing is based off that name, which that man gave him. You're right. He doesn't owe him nothing.
Allegedly, because Yeezus
Nah, Yeezy came before Yeezus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeezus is a play off Yeezy.
Yeezus is off of Yeezy.
Right, you're right.
Shoes, you know what I'm saying? That are named that.
But you right, though. He don't owe him. You know what I'm saying? But out of like the same
That's the
thing.
real nigga
If that
thing to
was
do, though.
me,
But you might
if that
spend
was
$50 million on a material thing,
Exactly.
and that doesn't outweigh somebody's like respect that you
Most
have for
definitely.
them, especially if they helped you and like innovate on your
'cause
brand. Like
he wasn't.
Please,
You know what I'm saying? Allegedly,
Yeah.
Kanye claims he's worth $9 billion now. You know what I'm saying? Which is,
see that.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Crazy though.
that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And granted, he didn't have that a year ago, 2 years ago. So I understand him not doing nothing up until now. Now that he's in a position where he has that kind of access to that money, then now I see why he did it. Because at first I was like, my nigga, you could have found Beanie anytime. Yeah, you didn't have to wait till now to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
I think, I'm not in that realm, but creative. If I use my imagination, also I think shit like this is like political. Like his stock went up. Like,
Yeah, most
like
definitely.
I'm saying these niggas be in rap video. You see it all the time. Like Quavo gifted his man's a Lamborghini
Bobby
Urus.
Schmurda gave him $100,000 when he came.
How
in.
the fuck is that news? That's news though. That's news that we consumers.
That's just real
consume.
Clout,
niggas. That's
clout.
real
So,
niggas.
but and then that clout, that's stock. So you dig what I'm saying? Me, I give my man a Urus. He comes up a Urus. I come up publicity.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I got $9 billion. My man gave me an idea. Oh, I'm gonna tell this story. Yo, let me raise my man's clout real quick. Yo, this nigga gave me the idea. Hey, I gave this nigga. Oh, my fault. I threw that. I gave this nigga 50 million. Now, yeah, I took it off. Boom.
What you do with me?
Yeah. Well, I didn't throw it over. It was in my
that's what-
hand. I was
but that, I thought it was like a
Lord of
lighter.
the Rings and shit.
no, I didn't want to talk about it.
Smeagol?
But yeah, that raised your equity.
Stock value, yeah.
You know
Nah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure, yeah. But
Even as
that's
people,
that's
like
why
as politicians.
that's why Hov said the purest form of giving is anonymous to anonymous. You feel me? Like if purest form of giving is not like I don't know who's getting it, they don't know where they got it from. Nobody has to know. That's the purest form of giving because when you give something to somebody and it gets announced, you get that equity. Like you get that credit for giving it away.
In the Bible, it says, you should do things with your right hand so that your left hand does not know. You should do things with one hand without letting your left hand know. That's where the phrase come from. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. You should give with one hand and not seek the reward with your left hand from man, but seek the reward from the Father. So in the Bible, that's what it says. Don't do with your left hand what your right hand says.
That's real shit. Nah, it's real shit because like I mean, you know, again, our selfish desires as humans, you know what I'm saying, make us, you know, we do shit, but we want shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we all want shit. So and a lot of times, you know, it be shit that we don't need, but we want it. So we want that credit. We wanted people to know or for the person to know that we gave to them because in the back of our mind, it's like, you know, me doing this act makes me something. You feel me?
Us on this level, or not us, because we're also in business. But in business, it makes sense because, you know, they running a business. On a personal level, you shouldn't let your right hand do what your left hand do it. In business, yes, you make a spectacle of everything. If my man's birthday was this weekend and I got him something for his birthday, I'm not just gonna give it to him and do it in front of a whole party. Like, you know, spectacles. You saw Gangs of New York. You just do spectacle after spectacles.
Because it's a come up.
You know what I'm saying? It's part of it.
Yeah.
You don't just do it. Everybody got to see.
You right. Because
If you in business.
yeah, no, and on some real shit.
Or even the 48 Laws of Power says you got to garner all attention. You got to court all attention. You can't just do something. What's the sense of me doing something? What's the sense of me writing the book that cures lymphoma, but nobody reads it? I ain't cure nothing. I wrote it and I ain't cure it. So you got to gain, you got to...
Yo,
if you're in business.
I genuinely, literally, and I ain't just saying this, I genuinely, literally play the lottery just because I want to buy crazy shit just because I want to help people.
You will help me?
I help everybody.
No, me.
You my son. You know I'm going to help you, bro.
I believe.
Will you?
Yes, son.
Fuck out of here. All right.
I'll buy you a new minivan.
Yo.
Chrysler Town and Country.
You always
Don't be minivan shaming out there. Y'all laughing at him. You fucking
Nah,
minivan shaming.
we putting spinners
Yo.
on that bitch.
Yo,
We bringing back
spinners.
spree wells.
Philanthropist
Spree wells. My nigga.
Pause. I don't know. It's not a pause. It's not a pause.
Yo, that's what
Philanthropist
I want to.
hip.
I want to die as philanthropist is one of my titles.
Peace.
What are your other titles going to be?
Father, barber,
Mother,
producer,
motherfucker,
shooter, Barrier.
Barrier?
Composer, bro.
Like,
Composer.
like barrier because you stand in front of things? Or did you?
I like what you did there.
I tried.
Speaking of which, I'm having a toy drive at my shop. So.
Speaking of which, barriers.
Really?
Yeah.
Should have did this shit 6 months ago.
Nah, I should have.
Damn it.
but no. On that note though, y'all doing a lot right now.
Peace.
For the holidays, like.
Oh yeah.
Please, like.
The Shave Cave?
Most definitely. Yeah, nah, we doing the toy. One thing we doing is a toy drive, and we also accepting donations to help out a family for Christmas, a family in need for Christmas.
Peace.
You can contact me at your earliest convenience, and I'll give you the details off air.
Word. Well, look. What's your Instagram though, just in case anybody viewers?
My Instagram is Mr. Grow Wings at Mr. Grow Wings MrGrowWWINGS.
Yeah.
Grow Wings.
Yeah, cause what's gonna happen is they're gonna bombard the Watch This page and like I ain't.
You can also hit Scoop the MC.
Nah, don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Olav, what is it? Olav.
Oliver Poe.
Oliver Poe.
Olav.
Video.
Yo, that name is so hard, bro. I don't know why that just sounds so hard. Oliver Poe. Damn it.
Oliver Poe.
I'm gonna put on a whole character. I'm gonna get my hair braided
by
certain way now.
I think about Paper Soldiers.
Well, Did you hear his?
Yeah, when they was robbing him.
Like, did you hear his?
Did you hear my old video?
Yeah, he like did that. But that was the origin of that whole.
Did that name. Real rap.
Well, yeah.
Did I record you or did I mix that? I did something with that.
They say Hola Ovidio. That's what they call me. My mom's called me B.O. since I was a snotty nose. She see the Vimeo, might see the bread, or that pipe might offend her. She took that to the head. Well, I keep it one C-note. Flea market ain't playing that man's crap. These ain't casinos. Ay Dios mío, what a stilo. That's what Grizzy said when he heard I was Dominican. The catch-22 is working at the joint got me in the system again. I just wanted chicken wings. Miseducated, my vocab is limited. Your Honor, how you expect me to handle these long sentences? Graphic images. Picasso with it. You want a verse for your blog site, you better be talking dividends. I got shit to do, not shit to prove. You know my name, shorty. They said it on the news. They said, Hola, Ovidio.
Hey,
okay,
hold up.
Okay.
He is a rapper. All right, so
I go from 0 to
Hit something. Nah, you told me.
Nah, we good.
Nah, go ahead. Hit
Nah,
something.
I make beats.
yo, she said, nah, go ahead, hit something. Yo,
I need to hear something. He was about to drop something.
Yo, he was about to go in.
You talk about you be on that music, John.
Yeah, I
earlier,
make
so
beats.
I'm like,
Nah, he be rapping
hit the
too.
buttons.
He be rapping too.
Nah, I hit buttons.
Nah, I heard you rap.
I performed once.
Composer.
I ain't talking about. All right,
Think about it, bro. You're a composer.
I'm an artist.
All right. Speaking of artists.
Oh, you still fucking with the painting shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up? Why
We
you
was
ain't-
talking about
what's
it.
up?
Yeah.
What's your rough drafts looking like? Are you abstract? Like you just paint squares?
Sometimes.
I'm not gonna hold you. I linked up with a dude.
Pause.
Or I linked up with a. Anyway,
I thought he was waiting for that.
I didn't say I hooked up. I said I linked up.
I thought you was waiting for it. Nigga said linked up with a
Whatever
dude.
you did.
He was like, I was like, okay. Are you
Whatever.
expecting the pause?
Anyways, he told me he's an artist. He shows me his art, and it was like circles.
All circles.
Yeah, like not just circles. It just was like shapes. So I'm like, all right.
That might be his interpretation of
That's
art.
what I'm saying. Nah, artists is.
I have definitely done shapes. Pause.
So what you do? Portraits? You paint people?
Nah,
Are you one of the
abstract.
people who start painting and you just start painting naked people?
Nah.
If it's one thing motherfuckers love to paint is a naked woman.
They want to paint with
God damn
titties.
it.
They
If
want
I
to paint
see-
with titties.
If I see one more fucking titty, bro,
I'm about to fill up a canvas full of titties. For you.
just hella titties.
So when, you know what I'm saying, you hang
how
up in your
did
spot.
we get here?
I don't know. So Kyle Kuzma.
He's an artist.
So Kyle Kuzma, who plays in the NBA, right? He recently was tweeting. I never thought about this before though, but I found it very interesting. He said he doesn't appreciate how much shade NBA players are thrown from rappers. And I'm guessing it's not just NBA players, it's athletes, it's anybody,
Somebody
right?
must have said he was mediocre or something in a song. Like who referenced him?
I don't know who referenced him per se, right? But it just
How
made
does
me
he have a
think.
say?
Well, he just said he don't appreciate it, and then like people start bringing up like, or I think he might have put a bunch of like quotes about other players that rappers had, in his post or whatever. And I was like, wow. Like as rappers, like way back when I used to rap.
Last week.
We used to
last week.
I had a punchline one time.
You was a rapper or you was an artist?
An artist.
Artist? You was a
I was a rap artist. So look, one time, bless you. So my homeboy Yush, shout out to Yush, man. He one time checked me. He checked me one time because
Mike checked you?
Nah, he G-checked me. He G-checked me because I had a Mike checked you.
You just be thinking
and now Mike
like
checked
that. I'm for
then
sure
Mike checked.
now.
Mike checked. So I had a line and it didn't mean nothing to me.
That's what you're there for, bro. That one.
That's a good one.
Now you're using the taxpayers' dollars for good purpose. Other than that, you just been running around harassing people, checking their pockets, sending poor black people.
Oh my God! So as a rapper, I was used to like saying whatever I want to say and not really thinking of like how it may affect a person if they heard it. You feel me? But I'm a LeBron James fan, right? Like I talk about Bron, I fuck with Bron. You feel me? But I had a line where I said I spit the shit that pushed Bron James' hairline back, or which is like a hypothetical, metaphorical. It don't really mean nothing for real, but I was making fun of the fact that his hairline is pushed back, right? And I said that, and he was like, "Yo, how would you feel if Bron heard that?"
Didn't Dave E say ugly as LeBron face?
I'm sure he did. But see, that's the shit that rappers do.
But he wouldn't say that to LeBron face.
Cassidy also said shit'll get ugly like Sam Cassell.
Yeah, shit'll get ugly like Sam Cassell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
a lot of rappers.
Jay-Z said you worthless. You're Purvis Ellis. You worthless fella.
Oh nah, Jay-Z
and then
disrespect
Purvis
rap
Ellis'
niggas.
son went
worthless.
to Donut Academy.
oh, hold up. That was the verse that I had. No, you got to go back. What verse is that?
Jay-Z
Purvis
disrespect.
Before that though,
all the time.
he went crazy.
Harold Miner.
Yeah. Because the reason why, because Jay at that time called himself the Mike Jordan of rap. So he was saying like, y'all not Mike Jordan, you could be all of these people. He was coming at Joe Budden. This was him. This was him throwing a shot at Joe.
Yeah,
because it was on the Pump It Up beat.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got the verse because that was my reference. It was.
Oh man.
Worry, I'm not the Mike Jordan of Mike recording. It's Hovey, baby. You Kobe, maybe Tracy McGrady. Matter of fact, you a Harold Miner, J.R. Ryder, washed up on marijuana. Even worse, you a Purvis Ellis. You worthless fella. You ain't no athlete. You Sean Bradley.
Oh. Yeah, so Purvis Ellis' son went to St. John's. He from out here.
Oh nah,
that's crazy as hell. Because I used to cut I used to cut hair in the shop where he used to Malik Ellison. Shout outs to Malik. He used to come to the shop and shit, and I never put two and two together. Niggas told me his dad used to play in NBA. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I never knew who Purvis Ellis was. I heard him in that verse. You feel me? Because he said even worse. You a Purvis Ellis.
Shout outs to Malik though.
Like, he like that nigga went from, you Harold Miner, J.R. Ryder, washed up on marijuana. Even worse, you a Purvis Ellis. Like so you're saying that Purvis Ellis is worse than these niggas?
Oh, you know what? Nicki Minaj disrespected the Cardinals organization, and that's a respectable organization.
What'd she say?
She says she's going, don't be acting like the Cardinals and go fumble. Because I'm a Steeler. Fresh spot dealer.
Is my Mac and my Mac concealer?
I need a healer.
I don't respect the Cardinals because they come. I don't respect the Cardinals because they come from a state that don't
bad bitches. Yo, Sherry Pie called us bad bitches. Yo, Sherry, you know all of these raps though.
I do.
Yeah.
I too am a bad bitch.
Yeah, word. Welcome. Yo, Sherry Pie welcomed us to the fraternity or the sorority of the bad bitches. We're there now.
Nah, that's you. Just you.
This nigga he's still an itty bitty piggy in the market.
That verse is
she got bars.
Yeah, she went.
This nigga is killing a Nicki Minaj verse.
Nicki can rap,
mumbling the Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, the whole joint, like the whole joint. But hold on, you got any other any sports references where niggas diss?
Damn it, that was one. Hold on,
that was one.
Do you have that was one? And I said Sam Cassell.
Well, no. Oh well.
Yeah.
He said Shade.
Shade. Yeah.
Because we know they big athletes up. Nobody got a problem with that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like so why they ain't talking
So why
about
they
that?
off the table? That's what I'm saying. Fuck
well, I mean the issue was the diss. I mean no one's has a problem with you giving them props.
If you suck, then you won't get
that well. That shit.
You should be happy. And if you suck, you're not getting mentioned during the game. what I'm saying? So you better be glad somebody's shouting you out, whether it's good or bad press.
You think Kyle Kuzma sucks?
He's Harold Miner.
I don't think nobody mentioned him.
Yeah, I think he just
probably
caping.
heard somebody else get this.
That's what I'm saying.
Caping.
Yeah, because he's too in the middle.
What's
He
the
not
difference?
ass. Caping. He not ass, but he
Caping?
not nice neither. So he like
Like-
right there in the
like
middle where
being a superhero for like other people trying to save.
Oh, okay.
Not capping.
Oh,
Caping.
I introduced that to y'all.
Thank you.
Oh man, I'm saying
Being a superhero.
I do. I'm caping.
Yeah, what is he? The fucking president of the Not Diss Us League for the NBA? Like, was he a spokesperson?
a toaster. Y'all seen that shit?
No.
Where motherfucker say, I forgot my charger. He goes upstairs, opens the door, and it's his brain sitting there. And his brain goes, what did you come here for? Well, hello there. And the nigga's like, I came here for, can't remember, can you? He's like, yeah, I can remember. You got to see it. I'm not gonna act it out, but it was hilarious. You know how you go upstairs for something, and when you get there, you
My
forget?
house has one floor.
Oh yeah. I
What if
do
you go
that before I
downstairs?
leave the room.
Yeah, like you go to another next room for something. When you get there, you're like, what the
Hold
fuck
on,
did I come
hold on.
here for?
All right, so this is one of the examples after
Toaster.
after Kyle Kuzma made the tweet. Somebody put I don't know who V's is Law and Order, but
Oh yeah, nigga from Chicago.
this nigga in line was
No, Detroit.
my little nigga black and ugly shoot like Tony Snell.
Yo, he's cool with BMF young boy.
You a fucking rookie, timid to shoot, just like Ben Simmons. It's still V's, so V's be going hard.
Oh no!
He got a
Don't
song
come
called
at
Law
my
and Order,
boy
and they
Ben
got the beef
Simmons.
from
He
Law and
going
Order.
break
through it.
legs like
Go
Paul
through it.
George. That was Pop Smoke. Oh yeah, this
Sauce?
nah, I don't know why I can't think of it. Stove God cooks. It's what you do after the brick, bitch. I'm Draymond, but that wasn't really a diss. He was saying like rebound. like-
Yo, off air we had a conversation. I'm only saying because you brought his name up, Stove God, that he has an album, 7 albums for $1 million each.
he said that on his last joint.
Yeah.
I might,
But
I
you know
might
that-
do my next shit for $1 million.
But you know that Mock Homie does that? Like he has albums out that are $1,000.
Well, I mean, Nip did $100.
Yeah, but nah, Mock Homie.
But no, but $1 million.
Yeah, 7
bro.
albums for
Stove God
$1
Cooks
million
just put out an
each.
album. It's $1 million to buy it. And he's limited to 7. He's putting out 7 copies. $1 million. You go to his site like to buy merch, and the album is on there for $1 million. Like add to cart. Like
Nigga said add to cart.
add to cart and check out.
What's
my
the
nigga.
tax on $1 million?
7% if you're in Jersey.
I mean, it goes 700,000. I guess, but
No,
Whoa, mathematicians.
70,000. You're right. You're right. 70% would be 700,000. You're right. But yeah. So I don't know. We got but that was crazy though. The $1 million album is crazy.
yeah, that's.
I mean, it wasn't a topic on the list, but the nigga put out. An
I get a
album.
hoodie, but I can't get.
Yo,
I can't get the album.
And he's not fucking around. Like his hoodies are like a bean, like
$100.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Hey, yo,
He
how
not-
much that shirt cost you?
I got it at release.
You got it at release.
Yeah, I got it the day, like the week
Nice
it came
shirt,
out.
man.
Therefore, it is like retail basically,
The retail,
which would be like
$65.
Really? That's it? Well, I mean that.
Now,
Talking about your shirt, I mean, you know, it.
what's that? What does it say on your shirt there?
Virgil.
Virgil.
So,
It says Amo.
Yeah, it says a couple different things, but it's from the MCA,
MCA.
so this week, actually on Sunday,
Museum of Contemporary Art.
Museum of Contemporary Art.
on Sunday, the hip hop world, the community, the world, lost one of our champion creatives,
Great influencer,
influencer,
creator, artist,
DJ, designer,
cool guy, father,
yeah, husband.
brother.
I really and I can't help but say this every time we get to these type of situations on the pod, but you know, when we started the pod, I just wanted to talk about like shit that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop makes me feel good. I love hip hop. It brings up all these great emotions, even when we're disagreeing about some shit. You feel me? Like it's still, but unfortunately in life, and even more unfortunate in our culture, we lose people young, You know what I'm saying? This was a health issue, which is still serious. It wasn't it wasn't violence and nothing like that. But when it's violence, I really get crazy. But losing people in the fact that I feel a responsibility to talk about it. It's not fun. You know what I mean? It's not what I thought about when we thought about having a podcast. We talk about hip hop, but yeah. But people that lose their lives, especially people that have affected us in a positive way, deserve to get their respect and to get acknowledged. So this past week on Sunday, Virgil Abloh passed away. We've spoken about Virgil many times on the podcast. Many times.
We honored him.
We did. We have an episode.
Rest in paradise. Virgil.
Yeah. Rest in paradise, man. We had an episode. Virgil Right Brick on My Brick. When because of the Griselda record. But
that was crazy. West posted that.
When he wrote the brick on the brick. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually did that shit. Like that's the thing. Like Virgil was the type of man who he was at a certain level of status, but a high level of status based off of the Louis Vuitton. What is he? Creative director for Louis Vuitton, right? Because of that type of status, you may not expect him to work with the niggas the way he worked with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that was groundbreaking. He was like Dapper Dan, but not Dapper Dan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was, like in that same realm, working with the high fashion, but still being down with the culture. West Side Gun came up with a line, tell Virgil write brick on my brick. We talked about it on the podcast. Virgil, for the video, writes brick on bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the, you know what I mean? Because he's like, yo, I fucks with the streets. I fucks with, the culture, the art. So it's people like that are
those bricks
are high value.
Were in the video. That's what West.
That was in the video. I remember in the video seeing the
they
bricks.
don't know though.
Yeah. So in the video for Dr. Birds, which is the song where they say
Griselda.
Virgil write brick on my brick by Griselda, Virgil actually did that for them. But that for West that was light because him and Virgil had a relationship. Like he already was down with him.
As soon as West got off his paperwork, Virgil flew him out for his first Louis Vuitton
Paris,
show.
out in Paris. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he walked in the show. Like a street nigga, you feel me? Like that's the type of shit Virgil was about. Like he had the keys, you know what I mean? But he would open the door and let other people walk through that door.
Don C.
Tyler, you know what I mean? Like countless people. That's why
Barber.
When they honor him the other night, when they had his memorial, or I don't know what that was, his last show. I don't know what they called it, but everybody showed up for that shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody was there.
Of course.
But yeah, you got your, you know what I'm saying? Like you got your Off-White on, I was not fortunate enough to buy any Off-White at this point in my life.
This ain't, unfortunately, this is a MCA. Like I told him, it's a Museum of Contemporary Art had an exhibit. And at the exhibit, they sold these shirts and a few other like hats and shirts and stuff like that. You had to be in Chicago to get it. You know what I'm saying? But through friends, you know what I'm saying, I got a drop on one and he got it for me.
I do have a shirt that was designed by Virgil. Pray for Paris.
Oh yeah.
Album cover for West Side Gun. Pray for Paris. I do have a Virgil design shirt, but I don't got no Off-White though. But yeah, R.I.P.
He designed a lot of covers. 2 Chainz.
I just like the timing of that after that interview with Kanye. He said what he said was just.
What exactly?
Okay, so when Ye was on Jink Champs, you know what I'm saying, and he was going off about everything, you know what I mean, but and it was great, you know what I'm saying, but he was just expressing himself about how people like to try to paint them against each other because they're both big names in fashion and things like that. He was expressing stuff like that, and then he was expressing basically his love for certain people in the industry who people always try to make it seem like it's beef with them. And then it's just the timing right after that, it's just that was.
But Ye did kind of toot his own horn a little bit because that nigga was two of the top people that work at LVMH used to work for me.
Ye will always Ye.
Yeah, Ye will always Ye. And the first design that I ever heard of from Virgil, album cover, was Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
He designed the Watch the Throne cover. He actually designed 2 Chainz cover. I think it was True Religion. I think it's just the black background with the 2 Chainz on it. Virgil did that. Yeah, Virgil did that. And this is before like Off-White because before Off-White he had another brand.
Pyrex
Vision.
Well, it was just Pyrex, but
it was Pyrex Vision. Pyrex is Pyrex.
No, not the Pyrex. No, I'm saying like it was people called it Pyrex Vision, but the clothing line was called Pyrex.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna look it up. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was called Pyrex.
Nah, because Pyrex is a company.
That's what I'm saying. So I thought his company had to be called something else.
Yeah, it was his original shit was Pyrex. It was basically how Off-White is, except for it said Pyrex on it, had 2 stripes on it.
But wasn't it like Griselda where it was like champion shirts with designs on it?
Nah, some of it was like
straight up.
Yeah, I'm saying one piece, like one-off pieces that he made.
That probably was after. Then I'm guessing. I think because I think they credit Virgil for grabbing the champion blanks.
He might have did that with like some shirts.
Yeah, before. So he was like one of the first niggas to do that. Not everybody does that shit. You feel me? But he's the first nigga to like find the champion shirts and put his design on it and brand it. It's just it's just sad. I mean, again, for all those that are unaware, he was 41 years old and he died from cancer, a rare form of cancer.
He was on this like no disrespect, but he was on this Chadwick Boseman like. He knew he was battling this shit and he didn't tell nobody.
Yeah, he battled it privately. They said he was diagnosed in 2019. Can you close that door, please? This door?
21.
Okay. Yeah, he battled it privately. He was diagnosed in 2019 and yeah, unfortunately he passed. It was a surprise to me. I'm sure
we give him a quick moment of silence.
Yeah. So let's give a moment of silence for Virgil Abloh.
R.I.P. Virgil.
Word. So, Ovid.
On a happier note.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. What? Said on a happy note.
Yeah, I was gonna say a happy note, but he said that. I was gonna say, you have anything to say about Virgil, or if you know what I'm saying, or the brands, or your fond memories of any of that? How were you put on to Virgil? How do you learn about him?
Well, first guy I seen where Off-White. I mean, I already was hip to Pyrex, but I didn't know who was the designer. I wasn't even into designers back then. I was into Watch the Throne, but I was not into who designed the cover, so I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
But the first time I seen something that was Off-White, I didn't know it was Off-White. I never seen it before, but I thought it looked cool as fuck. And it was being worn by an individual who now has a clothing line himself. His name is Michael Fidel. Peace. Mm-hmm. First time I seen it Off-White, and it was fire. And then from that point forward, I seen it more and more. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it was dope. Mm-hmm. I never got Off-White. And I never got any of the shoes. I was into it.
Yeah, I tried to get some of the shoes.
That shit went up like crazy.
I tried to get them fucking shoes mad times.
What, Jordan?
Before, yeah. Jordan ones, fucking.
That's what I'm saying, the collabs. Because he got Off-White sneakers too.
Oh, yeah, Nike collabs.
Yeah.
Jordan ones, Prestos, all that shit. I tried to get mad fucking Off-White shoes.
Anything Off-White.
Yeah. So, it's funny though. The first time I ever heard the name Off-White, I didn't know about Virgil. And I was reading something, and it was about Jay-Z. I don't know if this was Magna Carta time. Maybe it was, but they was like talking about like Jay-Z and like what brands he be wearing, and like one of them they said it was Off-White. And when you hear Off-White, it's like it's appealing because we all know about like Off-White, like cream colored things. You hear Off-White, it's just gonna be Off-White. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, is it everything gonna be Off-White? And I Googled it, went to the site and saw what it was, and I was like, oh no, it's just cost bread. You know what I'm saying? And that was where I was at.
Flannel's like $7.80.
Yeah, that's where I was at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like on some gallery department shit. You feel me? Before that. So, all right. Albums.
Oh yeah, first time I ever heard of him. ASAP Rocky, but we can go on.
Come on.
Nah, it was the ASAP mob.
Oh yeah, ASAP.
When they was talking about Pyrex.
First time I ever
Pyrex
heard Off-White,
HBA.
I didn't know that it was a black person, a black man that like was
Same.
the creator of that. And it's so crazy because the reason I didn't expect that was because how much it costs. And that frightens me.
She said that frightens me.
It does.
That I didn't think it was a black man because of how expensive it was?
Yeah, like the fact that I didn't automatically anticipate that.
Yeah. Now I feel you, but see,
And that frightens
but that can
me.
change your perception. It shouldn't be frightening.
Nah,
No, I'm just saying because I'm a black woman and like, you know what I mean? It should be a normalcy to expect that.
But
that we have things of that value.
but the reason why you didn't expect it is because from your experience up until that point, it wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? You was basing off your experience because you're smart. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't looking at it from an ignorant standpoint. It was just like based off my experience. This is, you know what I mean? But now that we've experienced Off-White and, you know, other brands that are out there that are black owned, you probably would never feel that way again.
Now I'm scared to see where it's gonna go because I don't know how he set it up because he knew he was gonna pass. I hope that LVMH don't own it now because now
Off-White?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that would be
because Off-White, or you know what I'm saying, not to take any credit away from Virgil Abloh, Off-White is a team of people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to bet that he already has some type of contingency plan.
That's what I'm saying because it's a lot of people behind.
Nah,
Off-White,
I don't think it'll go to LVMH though. It's other people that's gonna run that shit. You feel me? They're gonna figure it out. But
long live his legacy though.
yeah, word. Long live Virgil Abloh, man. He my G. At the end of the day, man, as humans, the what we want, I don't know about all y'all. Maybe I'm assuming you want to be remembered, right? You want to leave a legacy. You want to do some shit that matters. You know what I'm saying? So for him to pass at the young age of 41, he accomplished things that many people that live to 100 would have never. You know. So as unfortunate as it is, it's still beautiful to know that a person can accomplish what he accomplished in his life.
Yeah, be grateful
You know
for what he
saying?
gave us.
Exactly. I'm grateful, but be grateful for what he gave us, but his family and people that are actually like close to him are going to be grateful that he gave it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're grateful that he was able to do that. You know, financially, of course, but even just like, you know, culturally, like, you know what I'm saying?
You brought up last time, I think when somebody passed, you were saying like, we don't know that man. You know what I'm saying? Like what you was just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like they lucky as hell that they got to know that man because we know him from the outside. You know what I'm saying? But he, you know what I'm saying? He was probably, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know who he was personally, none of us. You know what I'm saying? But
I am willing to bet that he was also great because check this out. If a song was a hit record after 100 million people heard it, then it was a hit record when the first person heard it. So when you're technically a celebrity or people celebrate you, that means anywhere that you, your presence is, you know what I'm saying, your vessel and your presence, you're carrying that same energy and people are likely to celebrate things about you or like, you know what I mean, gravitate to a certain thing. So I feel like he probably was a great person. So it's natural that people can understand like how something can be so detrimental, like what somebody meant to them because they can see the qualities that the people that they celebrate, like they exhibit in them. Like
It's interesting because you say, you know, you assume that he was a great person, you know, based off of that information, right? And it's because I know why you're saying that because you don't know, right? I'm saying for sure, right? Yeah. And it's interesting because people die, and all of a sudden people, you know, want to say they're so great, blah blah blah. But Virgil is one of those people that he was always looked at, right? Based off of like people that was around him. Everybody always had love for Virgil. They always said positive things about him as a person. So it supports that. Like it supports that thought. Like he, you know, of course I don't know because I didn't know him personally, but I will be willing to bet, you know what I mean, that he was a great positive influence on all those who were around him. And that's another thing that I would like to be remembered as, you know, a positive influence to those that were able to be in contact with me, you know, because people that don't contact you, they can assume what they want. But if you know somebody personally, it's like, all right, you know, that's where I want to be. So shout out to Virgil, man. RIP, my heart, my thoughts, my prayers, condolences go out to his family, anyone that was closely affected by that loss. Affected. Yes.
What's the difference?
Effect is something you add on.
Effect. You know the difference. You just want.
Effect is a.
What's the difference between effect and effect?
Effect
No, it's the same thing. An effect is a noun. Effect is a verb. That's the difference. Yeah. Effect. You can't effect something. You can affect it, and then it will fill the effect. Yeah. So, because I don't be knowing with this nigga. Like, I don't be asking these questions and shit, and he just be like, you know what I mean, testing me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I appreciate it because you know I'm a nerd. So, albums. So this week, not this week, actually next week, Rick Ross is gonna drop his new album, Richer Than I Ever Been.
I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna go on record and say the person he who's never excited or looking forward to any music. I'm looking forward to this.
You looking forward to Rick Ross' album?
I am looking forward to a Rick Ross album, yes. Rick Ross gives me...
Why so?
Rick Ross is going to, in a very creative and unique way, shit on me.
Okay.
And that's what I look for in my rappers. I need to hear opulent shit. I need to hear that I'm still trying to get to this level of life, but I have no idea that this level of life exists. I need to hear that I could only imagine what I see in movies, but this nigga has a house where movies are being shot. So he's going to talk about what he imagines. And I want to hear his imagination. And what he says are the things that I should be focused on, because that's all he talks about. Yeah. He's going to say, hey, this nigga said one time,
multiplying his assets.
See how I be excited about Future Pause?
Mm-hmm.
This nigga say shit like, my man is like, he's like doing life. I talked to him on Skype, kind of million cash. Shit just get him hype.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about the depth in that. Like, a nigga in jail probably doing life. What could he do but live vicariously through you?
Mm-hmm.
And here, and so what your natural inclination would be, damn, a nigga in jail, he counting up bread, you flexing on him. He probably feel fucked up, like, I can't be excited. But the nigga actually is excited. Well, I could only imagine this because he's the one talking about it. Other than that, rap niggas is talking about fucking this nigga's girl and doing this dumb shit or that dumb shit. This nigga is the one sitting down talking about real bullshit. Like, nah, you worried about that? Nigga, I sat this girl down with her moms. I got them cool. I got my girl a bag store. Like, this how this nigga rap. Exactly. And I look forward to that, because then it takes my mind and I'm like, all right, I'm on this type time. Well, that's what you doing, bro? Right, what was I even thinking? And I just refocus. With niggas like him, Future, Nips Hustle. These are the three guys. Peace.
Yeah.
I want to hear the album because it makes me feel like I'm on a yacht, even if I'm not.
Even if I'm not. You hear,
in the
bro?
bathtub chilling.
For real, it makes me.
Nah, you can't help but do that shit. Like, I'm on a yacht, even if I'm not. Like, you. I mean, come on, man. You're not low. You're not low, Miss Pie.
I gotta get that in my bag too. The rhyming for no reason.
You feel me?
She doing it organically.
Yeah, organically. It's not intentional. She's just doing it, like, in conversation.
I gotta get that in my bag.
He got me feeling like I'm on a yacht, even when I'm not.
Yo,
because it's hot where I'm at in the spot. I'm about to drop. Like, all right, no doubt.
Dang, man. Y'all make me feel mad cool.
Hey.
Nah, you making us feel cool.
Adjustment.
We yeah.
Hey. Hit you with the. Nah, that's.
So,
I mean, I want to hear.
Where's my monocle, yo?
I wish I had some glasses on me, man.
I got a.
Yes.
You guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, she said I gotta go. Hold on.
But y'all gotta come out on Saturday and go to the MVP Expo, and I'm gonna be there, and all my fine ass friends. And bye. Peacekeepers event, yeah, be there. Bye.
Peace to the keepers.
Peace.
Peace to the keepers.
Yo, this dude is calling me hold on. I gotta answer. Oh damn, he's
Son of a
that'd have been good to answer. He called me on Facebook Messenger video.
Who?
Is this boy I went to high school with? He's Chinese, and from China.
He's from China.
He's from China, and he's like a genius, like incredibly intelligent.
What's his name?
His name is Wen Hao Lu.
Being intelligent and being a genius is not the same thing.
It's
Totally
not, but you
different
can,
things.
but you can be both.
No, he can be both.
No,
is he a
both.
genius?
Yes, I believe so.
Wow.
I believe so.
He's a creator?
Yes.
What does he do?
Creates.
I know he designed his house that he got built, and
Yes.
he got his shit. He be doing.
He designed his house.
Yeah.
You should have opened up with that. He's a genius. He designed his house.
He built his own
Damn
house.
it! Why I had to ask so many questions?
Yo,
You asked for it.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, and
you could have said all that in one sentence, and I would have instantly understood.
He just said he butt dialed me. That was so cool. It wasn't-
Oh, I
it wasn't-
see.
Yeah. I was like, yo, he's calling me. Like, I haven't spoken to this man in like
some
20
genius.
years.
Yo, some genius.
Yes.
Yes.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't,
Yes.
he doesn't know how to use it.
Wait, genius is butt dial too?
Yeah, he doesn't know how to use
Nice.
the iPhone.
He wasn't smart enough to put his phone on the table?
I'm gonna send him this clip, man. Shout out to Wen Lu, man. Much love, man.
Peace.
All right, so
Hey, I believe it. You designed your fucking house.
so every week on the Watch This podcast, we do honor a nigga. What type of nigga do we honor, Abid?
Nah, do you want me to do the John or you want me to do the wearing waptity?
Wearing wapty.
Because sometimes I do the wearing waptity.
Do a little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
Yeah, hit him with
All right.
both.
We like to honor an honorable nigga. Honor.
Perfect. So this week,
You got to make that one of the buttons.
nah, we need that shit
Oh, we
live.
live every
Yeah,
time?
that shit live. So this week we're honoring. I feel like we have spoken about a few of the members of this collective, but we never specifically spoke about this individual. Oh wow,
Expected that.
That's a group?
his name is actually Corey Woods.
Ooh, Raekwon. I was close.
That's crazy. I never knew that was his name.
Yeah. Dennis Coles is
Yeah, I know Dennis Cole, but I never knew
Clifford Smith.
Yes, he changed his name to Shaquan or something. Clifford Smith, Method Man. Anyway, Raekwon, also known as Corey Woods. Let me shout out to Raekwon.
Shalom, Raekwon.
Yeah, Raekwon the Chef. Like I said, we spoke about some members of Wu-Tang in the past many times because they're a staple in our culture. You know what I mean? But I just felt like Raekwon
Staple.
deserves his recognition. You know, Mikey,
Yes, sir.
talk about Raekwon.
You don't want to hear this story.
I do. What?
I'm saying, well, like everybody else,
Raekwon stole your bitch?
Nah.
Oh.
Like everybody else, I grew up, you know what I'm saying, listening to Wu-Tang and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember the Greek Picnic.
I do remember the Greek Picnic. I am that old.
Greek Picnic, like, it's probably like 98, 99.
I didn't go there in 98, 99. I'm not that old.
So I was young, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking down Broad Street, you know what I'm saying? They got, there's cars everywhere, people everywhere. Niggas walking around with snakes on their neck paws, you know what I'm saying?
On their neck.
And then the gesture you did with it, bro.
On their neck.
Because they walk around like, I'm like, nah, B.
Nah.
Yeah.
Relax,
Yo,
B.
niggas had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, chicks everywhere. You thought it was Atlanta the way this shit was
Bring
popping.
it back. Chicks everywhere. You right.
Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is when niggas first started putting TVs in cars. Niggas was riding around with pornos on.
Yo, I do remember that
With
era.
all the TVs facing out to the window.
Why would niggas put pornos on their TVs?
Because niggas was wild.
Niggas was niggas, yo.
First of all, it was niggas and bitches going wild in Philly during Greek Picnic time. Long story short, I'm walking down the street,
That's a lot.
This is the time-
You had a porn DVD.
playing in the car. In a
of
Pontiac
course you don't own just one.
Pontiac Transport.
Of course you don't own just one.
Of course not.
Yo.
Nah,
They had a whole plethora.
Of course.
A slew.
A slew.
A slew of it all.
Yo. So I'm walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? Me and a couple of my niggas, and lo and behold, I see this nigga on the payphone and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
God
oh
damn,
shit.
payphones.
Yeah, nah, because he was. I guess
What is a payphone?
there's these phones that they used to have on the street, and they had numbers on them, and you could put quarters in them, and you could
fuck is
call
a
people.
quarter?
Yo, what is
The
it?
little round shits with,
Is it like a Bitcoin?
kind of, but you could really hold them. Pause.
How much you get a quarter for?
25 cents.
Really? Man, we over here paying 100. What you get for a quarter for?
Nah, see, we talking about change.
Change?
Yeah, I'm not
He
talking
said
about.
you paying that.
I'm not talking about
You mean like hoodies
No,
and
I'm
hats?
nah, change, not changed.
So what? So what happened when you
So
saw?
yeah, so pause, no homo. So I walked up to Raekwon and shit, and I'm like, Ray, what's up?
Oh,
So-
Raekwon was on a payphone.
Yeah, he's on the payphone. I walk up to him like, yo, Ray, what's up? And go give me a pound and shit. I was like, yo, what's up, man? I was like, hit him. Nah, I ain't doing it again. One time is all you get. One time.
Grab my fist.
Nah,
bro.
we
grab,
good.
Grab my fist, bro.
But that's exactly what I did. Pause. No homo. I grabbed this man fist.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked at me like,
Yo,
he was
I
on
would
the
be
payphone.
dead.
Yo, he was on the
What
payphone.
the
And
fuck?
in my head, I heard this nigga say, yo, this nigga just grabbed my fist
Yeah.
on to the dude on the phone. But he just kept talking. Like, he didn't even stop. Like, he was like, all right, peace. You know what I'm saying? He got back to his phone call. But, yo, when I walked up, like, 9 big-ass black niggas, like, they had to be from Staten Island because they was all wearing wallabies and shit.
Yo, had Wally's on.
Most of them.
Two-tone Wally's.
A couple niggas had Timbs, so I know the stomp out wouldn't have been good.
Butt niggas? They had butt niggas on?
Nah,
Oh, they had leather on top?
yeah, they had the double sole. You know what I'm saying?
bet.
But yeah, when I walked up, you know what I'm saying, like them niggas looked at me funny and shit, and then I was like, no, I'm just saying what's up. Walked up, said what's up, man. Put his hand out. I was like, damn, I fucked that. I was like, I fucked that up, you know.
Yeah, man. That's how you met Raekwon. What happened when you met Raekwon?
I never met Raekwon.
You never met Raekwon?
Nah.
Aren't you from New York?
Yeah, I'm from New
He used to
York.
live out here too.
I thought you met all the New York rappers.
Not all of them.
Not all of them?
Most of them.
I met Jim Jones one time.
Yo, Jim Jones allegedly Jim Jones sold somebody I know some bud in the park on Weeks Ave once.
Yo. All right, but Raekwon, the chef, Corey Woods. I didn't know his name was Corey.
He was on that song with Kanye West.
Yeah, at the
Yep. It's called Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Yes.
Your story reminds me of when I met.
You grabbed somebody's fist before?
Nah, I met DJ Kool Herc, and it just makes me want to say you didn't have to tell us that you grabbed his fist because you could have said you fist bumped.
Nah, but it makes the story that much better.
I like that detail because that's funny.
It makes me look like a groupie.
Yo,
I be
the nigga-
lying. I tell everybody I met DJ Kool Herc, and then I stood on the right side, and he put his arm over me like this. But that's not what happened.
He's gotta be lying.
What'd you do?
I stood on the other side. He put his arm on me like this.
See, that makes all the difference. All the fucking difference. Yo, that's crazy, yo. Because you being from the Bronx and all the people that you done met and shit. And
I'm not from the
I wore a Sonic the Hedgehog shirt, and you ain't make like one Charles Hamilton reference, and I was waiting for it, but.
Oh man!
You
Well, I'm not gonna hold you. No disrespect to some, but it wasn't that big of a.
Yeah, nah, I
It
get
wasn't
it.
even a swaggy connection. So in my mind, it just looked like a cool shirt.
I get it.
Now, had it been pink,
Yeah.
or if there would have been a pink element,
Yeah.
I'd have been,
That
I
attitude.
see.
Because when I got the shirt, I was like, I'm gonna wear it to the pop. I'm like, obviously gonna be like,
know what?
Charles Hamilton.
I take that back. You know what? That's good branding. Sonic the Hedgehog with pink headphones. I take that back.
So
Charles Hamilton. I take that back.
so Shalai Raekwon,
Oh yes, that's right. He's on that song with
Kanye.
Kanye.
Easy.
Because your
Nigga says smoke like 101 blunts.
your Wu-Tang history is not deep.
Not like my lexicon. Yes. Yes. Nah.
Because we talked about it on the pod. I remember we talked about like naming all the members, and like we said anyone that comes on the pod should have to name all the members of Wu-Tang.
Damn.
We even kept
We
that up.
don't-
Pause.
We just be letting people slide.
Pause.
Pause.
But
All right, look. Hear ye.
Hear ye!
he's gonna try
Hear
it.
ye!
He's gonna try it.
Actually, this was even better. Hold on. Mikey McFly. Let it be known that from this day forward, and for all the days to come, any artist or any person who's going to declare themselves a knower of this hip-hop community must have to and always recite all nine members of the Wu-Tang Clan.
I decree this so.
Damn, I thought you were going to be a wrestler with
I thought you were going to say, ooh, yeah. Or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
no wrestler? All right.
So Raekwon,
I don't want to steal your glory.
Because if I was, you could have been.
I thought you were going, ooh,
Avida!
But it's the moment.
The moments.
of it all.
They're going to bed.
Hey.
So Raekwon, for all those that, you know, we talk about.
What number member is he?
This area.
There's numbers?
There's not numbers.
Are they not?
You had.
We could have had him going.
Yo, yeah, my bad. Because I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this, Voltron?
But
Voltron. Kinda.
So here in West Jersey.
What do we do out here in West Jersey?
I don't know, but when we was in here in West Jersey, Raekwon actually lived out here for a time, and
Umberto's Run.
Yeah, so I wasn't
Here in this area?
in Lumberton. Not far from here at all.
Not far from here?
Yeah.
No, all the God body niggas just moved out here.
That's how Pone came out here because of him.
I see, really.
Yeah, Pone came out because of Raekwon. So Raekwon came. So like it was like a rumor. I was in high school.
Shout out to Justice Rashad, man.
You ain't go to school with?
You know Justice?
Yeah. Nah. Wait. Is Justice son's brother? No.
Not his brother.
Okay.
You think it's somebody with dreads?
No. Short hair.
Tall, stocky dude?
Yeah.
Not his brother.
But that's Justice.
That's Justice.
I have met him. Okay. I thought it was his brother.
Guy.
Yeah, no, he real nigga. I fucks with him.
Peace to the
You know
guy.
what I'm saying? His energy, you know what I'm saying? But so in high school it was a rumor. Niggas was like, yo, I was in Burlington Center the other night.
At the Jersey store.
Yo, and I seen Raekwon in the Burlington Center, and I'm like, what? Raekwon from the Wu-Tang, nigga?
You just said Raekwon from the Wu?
Yeah, are you serious? Like, and like, you know, I never seen him. Like, niggas said they seen him in the mall and all this shit. And then eventually, a nigga comes to school. This is like a fucking movie. A nigga comes to school and, you know, joins our school. I was a senior. I think he was a junior or something like that. And he got the waves going to the side like Ray. And he's the only nigga coming to Rancocas Valley Regional High School wearing Gucci and shit like that. Like niggas,
real Gucci.
Yeah, wearing Gucci and, you know, designer shit back then.
Waves to the side?
Yeah, because Ray, I mean, they got the, you know what I mean, they brush their hair like to the side, like they got with the
360 waves.
Yeah. But they be having the natural part too, like on the
It look like a spin, like a pinwheel kind of.
Yeah. So seeing this bull with that hair and hearing about Raekwon, I wasn't surprised when I found out that was his brother.
And you ain't peeped that he was driving an SC.
He wasn't yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is when he was a junior. He had no car. Yeah, I left before he got that, the Lex. But the nigga had a Gucci, blah blah blah. Like, yo, I'm like Raekwon brother. And said, me as a rapping ass nigga in high school, I want to know who you're Raekwon's brother. I want you to know me. I'm the best rapper in this school.
You can hook me up.
You know what I'm saying? So we linked. You feel me? I went to his crib. You know what I mean? Chilled, smoked with his sister. Shout out to C. You know what I mean? His sister named C. She always greeted you with a peace. You come through, peace. Peace. Oh, peace. Heard their voicemail, you call the phone, peace. You feel me? Back then, you know. Ray wasn't around though. Ray was on tour with Ghost. They was doing the Bulletproof Wallets tour. And that was the Ghost album. But he was on tour with Ghost. So I, at that time in my life, never met Ray. I was in his crib or his mama crib, you know, because to me, he bought that crib for his mom. He on the road. He moving around. He did have an S6 600 Benz in the garage. Silver joint in the garage chilling. Like Don would like show niggas like, oh, come through. His brother Don. Yo, my brother Ben's in the garage. You feel me? But Ray wasn't around. Ray was on the road. And then they moved. They moved away. A couple years later, Capone moves out here. Shout out to Pone. And Pone invited me to a Wu-Tang concert. That was the first time I actually met Ray face to face. Was at a Wu-Tang concert with Pone. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Don at the concert too. But Raekwon, like, man, incarcerated Scarface's criminology. You know what I'm saying? Purple tape. Straight up. The purple tape. Yeah, the purple tape. Only built for Cuban
Wallabies,
links.
Snow Beach.
Well, yeah, Wallabee's Ghostface though.
Ghostface
it's
really.
Ghostface.
Ghostface
Snow
really.
Beach.
Snow Beach is
red.
definitely red.
Yeah, Snow Beach Polo is red.
Snow Beach, huh?
Yeah, Snow Beach. Yeah, Polo Snow Beach shit like that.
From that video. Can it be so simple?
Yeah, can it be so simple? Yeah, exactly. Ray was like the fly nigga in the Woo. Not like the fly nigga. He was the when it comes to like dressing and shit.
Him and Capadonna.
Yeah, but Ray was an original
Ray
member.
was a fly. Yeah, Ray was a fly nigga. Well, Capadonna was too. He went to jail though.
But yeah, I mean he was an original member to the masses.
Ray was a fly nigga, but Capadonna just changed outfits a lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he was a fly nigga, but he just changed outfits a lot.
Yeah,
but Ray put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, no homo, no nothing. Yo, I used to try to dress just like that nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a chubby nigga. I was a chubby nigga. I'm like, yo, I need to get where they sell that size at. You know what I'm saying? So I see the nigga wearing polo. I said, take me to Macy's. I'm getting polo.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like the nigga had the Snow Beach.
I wanted a Land Cruiser because of that nigga.
A Land Cruiser. Wow.
Nah, don't get a Land Cruiser.
Mazda MPVs.
He said no. Don't get a Land Cruiser.
I'm talking about back then. I'm not now. I'm talking about back then.
Whatever you do,
right.
Get a Land Cruiser.
Land Cruisers was the shit in the 90s.
Hell yeah. Back in the day.
4Runners and Land Cruisers and shit.
Yo, yeah. Pathfinders.
Yeah, Pathfinders.
If you had that shit, you was popping.
I was in class today, and one of the students...
Shout out to Randy Brolo. He had one.
If the teacher had a dream car, and the nigga had a dream car, then the student asked, yo, was there ever a car that you worked on in your career that was just like the worst? And the nigga said, Land Cruiser.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, anything Land Cruiser. Oh. Land Cruisers. Everything and everything Land Cruisers is a dub.
Oh, definitely now.
Yo, that's crazy. LeBarons, the convertible LeBarons and shit back in the day.
Not familiar. Is that a Land Cruiser?
No, it's a car. Is it Chevrolet?
Nah, Chrysler.
Chrysler LeBaron.
Oh, LeBaron. Ah, yes.
LeBaron.
What the fuck? They make those for like 3 years?
A little while. Nah, they went for a little while.
All right, but look,
but I'm talking about Raekwon cars that he talked about.
Shout out to Raekwon, man. Much love to Raekwon and all of his accomplishments. Shout out to the Woo. You know, their series is incredible on Hulu. I fucks with it.
I've been beating to watch that shit.
The actor that plays Raekwon is dope. The shit is dope. So every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist on title. Avid.
Hey.
What is a song that you would like to add to our playlist?
Well, Scoop, I think the song is... I want to say that was a sample.
What?
That was a sample. That's the name of the song.
That or that?
That.
And who's the artist?
Come on.
Future. He said, come on. So we're going to add That Was a Sample by Sauce Walker. To
Drill.
To the Watch This playlist, man. So if you have Tidal, you could download the playlist, man. We just added a song on there. Sauce Walker, That Was a Sample. Every time we add a song to the playlist, unless it's a song that I add, I always listen to it when I lead the pod. So we're going to do that.
Listen to that. He snapped on that.
Sauce be snapping. Shout out to Roddy though, man. Out in Guatemala, man. Be safe.
He is in Guatemala.
I think he'll be back next week. I don't know. We'll see.
So he's in the North Bronx.
No, nigga, he's in Elizabeth.
I'm about to press the button. Y'all got anything I want to say?
You didn't think I had that
Roddy's
in the bag.
in Elizabeth.
Roddy's in Elizabeth.
Wash this.